welcome to Today with Tanza, where every day is different. I want you guys to come on in. Come on, close my door behind you, but remember, please check your energy before you come up in my shit, okay? Okay. So today, guys, we're outside and we are enjoying some nature. The storm has passed and, it has stormed so much out here, I just don't know what to say about it. But anywho, it's Wednesday and I wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys about this fantastic conversation that I had the other night. I participated in a podcast, but the podcast is called Womanhood Decoded. Womanhood Decoded. And the conversation the other night was about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. That's what we were talking about, y'all. So listen, okay? This is grown folks conversation, and I am particularly talking to my ladies, but fellas, feel free to chime in. Feel free. I want to know what you got to say about this, okay? So here's how the conversation got started. And of course, when you start having conversations like this, it goes in all different directions. So I'm picking this one area to talk about today, and maybe down the line we'll talk about a few other things. But how the conversation began when I got there was basically about how we as women have changed, especially as we get older, right? So when we start our journeys in intimacy, okay? Normally, the focus is normally on the other person, your partner, right? So in your 20s or whatever, you're having sex and your main focus, main thoughts are, what does he want? What does he like? What does my angle look like to him? What is my hair? What do I have on? Does he like it like this? It's all about the other person. And then somewhere along the line, we don't care nothing about what Earl wants. We don't care nothing about what you want. We don't care nothing about what you're talking about. You better, or you got to go. Do you agree? Wait, there's a truck passing by. Hold on. Do y'all hear that? I don't know if you can hear that, but anyway, after a certain point, certain age, we ain't worried about the other person anymore. It's about us. How do you feel about that? First, do you agree? Do you agree that your views on sex and intimacy is different in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, and so forth? Do you guys agree with that? I know it's different for men too, or what you're wanting and how often and all that other good stuff. But the idea that we as women are here having sex in order to make the other person happy is kind of going out the window after a certain age. Oh, we will put you out. We will put you out if you can't put it down. That is what we were talking about. And I was so happy to have this conversation, so happy to have an open, honest dialogue get going with adult, grown women in that space to talk about, honestly, how really our journeys in intimacy really always started with 90% of us not about our own satisfaction. It just wasn't at any point. But without a doubt, at some point, 90% of us flip the script on our partners. And it gets to a point where we no longer care what you want, what you think, what we look like. You're here to do us a favor. And if you can't do it, then you gotta go. Do you think that's fair? I know I have talked to some people of the male persuasion over the years. The impression that they have of a 35 and up is that they're no nonsense, and they get a little nervous when they get around us. And I think that's fair, because the nervousness and the fear of not being what the other person wants, most women feel that very early on in their, sex life. Because we don't know what we're doing. We're always assuming that the man is more experienced. And like I said earlier, we're there to try to, in our minds, we're trying to impress them and hold on to them and, be what we think we're supposed to be. Whatever Cosmo magazine said back in the day that we should be doing, or whatever they say they saw on, some kind of ridiculous porn show, or whatever. What they saw on Deep Throat. Does that tell how old I am? Or whatever. We're thinking that that's what we should be doing, as opposed to really focusing on what we want and what we need to satisfy ourselves and to make sure that we're happy and satisfied in our intimate life. So I found that to be very interesting, and I found the conversation to be so refreshing. So refreshing. It was a hot topic. So let me tell you about my experience. I am of a certain age, right? And am definitely not interested in what you want. I can assure you, at this stage in my game, I can assure you that if I'm having sex with you, baby, it ain't about you. It is not. Not today, not tomorrow. If I'm taking the time out of my day to take off my clothes and get it on, I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about you unless you make it the best day of my life. You make it the best day of my life, I'm going to return the kindness. But it's me first. It's me first. Those are the rules. I think that as women, we have lived so long with putting our own needs and our own wants to the background and other people's to the foreground, right? Or other people's up front and putting ours in the background for so long that once we hit a certain stage in our lives, no. Oh, no. The give is over. I'm getting. And if you give it good, then maybe I'll give you some back. It's just how it is. That's just how it is, guys. That's pretty much how it is. I just want you to know. So listen, you're better off going out there and hanging with the young girls. Go on, hang with them. Because they're thinking about you. They're thinking about you, and they are concerned with what you want. But if you come around here to Auntie Pam and Auntie Pearl, no baby. You here to work. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think. Leave me some comments down there. Please. I really want to know what you think about this and how you feel on this topic. And I guess that's all I've got for you today. Until next time, where every day is different, you guys make sure you check out Womanhood Decoded. Make sure you check that out. But until then, I'll see you next time.